All right, let's get it. DJ, DJ got a book. Technical difficulties occurred for a good chunk of the day. Something was happening with my OBS where the scaling was off, so I was trying to resolve that. And I wanted to get some gaming content in because it's been a while. Let me look at it. Nice fancy haircut. And I'm gonna kind of go into it and then get into some micro. So I'm going. Gameplay rocket already. Character, as you can see. Character, same haircut, a little lower. Probably the next haircut I do. Gotta go lower. Summertime, so there's no need to have, for me, there's really no need to have a super
At Menards, save big money on your
super high cut, and plus I wanted to let my hair grow out evenly, so decided to go meet with a professional, okay, my barber, and then have him tell me what he thought, and this is kind of what we went with. But now, okay, took a long time to get to this point, so I'm gonna.
Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Some social real quick. It's been, I mean, been a good time too, as far as working and doing that stuff. A lot of video content, a lot of gameplay. I've been trying to post as consistently as I could. I've been, especially on kind of the gaming side, I try to backlog everything and then I go back and I find some of my more classic gameplay, mess around with that footage, post that footage, and then just kind of go from there. I've also been doing a lot of, I guess, video stuff too, so that's been taking up a good chunk of my time, which is one of the reasons why I didn't stream on Monday. Tired, I came back late, so I decided probably better that I didn't stream. But the one thing that I did realize was I mean, it definitely affects gym here, because when I went into the gym, I was super sluggish. It was not a very good situation. But all those things, so I just know that going in, so when I work out, I think about that. But we're about to get into this right now. And I just have to work to get this guy back up to 99. I think it's like 4 games to All-Star game. They let me pick, I was a captain. They let me pick game or whatever. But the one thing I noticed, which I think is hilarious, is it told me that my actual team was or like I was a 3-time All-Star. And I also did something too with my light. And I'm probably gonna try to resolve this now by using like a smaller light. Cast in the background because I don't know if you guys can see it in the back. Shadows prominent because my third light, ring light, had issues, so I sent it back and I'm waiting on my other one to get here. Gotta work on that, but we're gonna get into it now. Get it.
It's been a terrific year for Junior,
right.
And the All-Star nod was a given in my book. He means so much to this team with how much he produces.
Let's
see that he'll be a part of the All-Star.
gotta fix this real quick.
Now DeRozan, after the missed three from Peterson.
Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And the three off target. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Here's Vassell, defended by Butler. Vassell, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without foul.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Pass to White. DeRozan in the corner. 6 to shoot. The 15-footer, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Oh man.
DeRozan's got his second bucket.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan.
Wait a minute.
Open up
I was about to
space
say,
for a shot.
here's what that said. What that said, DeMar DeRozan averaging 5 points a game. Now, wait a minute.
If this guy wants to get a decent look,
Religion doesn't average that little.
going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Here's Peterson. Ball's not loose. And a fast break now for the Spurs. White, good.
Quick and decisive on the catch and shoot. I like White's approach there.
Lets it go with the three. And PJ gets it to go on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight. Right the pass to DeRozan.
Lately, the only thing that I drink,
And he can
BCAs,
three-pointer off
a
ball.
little delicious.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point lead. Peterson
I was gonna say that was one-handed gameplay, but I missed, so I can't say that.
It's really eluding him.
Murray outside. Back to White.
Yeah.
Butler
A lot of times I'll see Jimmy Butler running, and I always wonder why he doesn't try to pick up faster. He'll usually stop and then shoot a three, but he knocks it down more often than not, so I really don't complain too much. Adebayo, that for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see you.
Big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Let me see if DeRozan will shoot it.
He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
Probably gonna try to get in an hour of gameplay. It's later now, so
Defended by Butler.
said if I may stream or not, Friday, probably be there earlier. I have a lot of stuff to do, so a lot of editing to do, a lot of posting to do, so I've been kind of slacking on my Instagram.
By 11.
Top post to. I have like
Inside.
videos that
The steal. Here's the
are in the queue now that I need to just post and get out of the way.
And tonight he sends it right off the glass. And
It's kind of
missing. The Heat have gone 8 of
kinda
14
what I've been
in the
on
first quarter. Peterson, that's
last couple of days, last week or so really.
The other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And here's DeRozan after the three-pointer from Peterson. Dragic comes with the double team. DeRozan for three. It's all in by Hero.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
It's up a three, and the Heat another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's White. He has 6.
It was kind of making up for the time where I streamed a long period of time too.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him.
A lot of hours. That's tried to kind of condense it down. I also, I mean, really the only reason I'm doing this now because got challenged again for a 1v1 by multiple people, and I want this guy to be ready. 99, I don't want, and I will say I'm making excuses if it goes down. So I'm just gonna get this guy to 99. I'll work on my other dude, which is my bigger guy, 1 inch taller. Work on him, get him leveled up, and then have this guy just ready in case something goes down.
Maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete.
Noticing a lot of people have been going back to play previous Gen 2. May do that as well. They play. I made it like a guard. Right, it's funny. I made him right before. Made it right before I got this game. I got that when I was about to level up somebody else. I had just made this particular account, and they're like, yeah. Someone was like, yeah, no, we found your 5. You can buy it. You should be able to get it from Amazon. I bought it, and then I kind of never looked back from there, and I never touched that character again. But the people who've been wanting me to play, put them on there. I don't mind going back. I just need the character leveled up. So that's how it would have been on. And shooting guards on there, not shooting guards, but shooters specifically, they're one-dimensional. So I wanted to make another character that kind of would do everything. Not like these scoring machines, but kind of in that same realm.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Butler, no good.
And most people with those kind of characters. Oh.
On the glass here tonight, guys.
I may change his haircut too, I don't know. Looks like a high fade almost.
And it's Duncan Robinson in for Tyler Hero. Fournier's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for DeJounte Murray.
One side of a
You know, usually I don't play the whole game anyway. I'll probably be able to get at least 2 games, maybe 3, which will put me into an all-star break. And just go from there. I may try to play 4, just if I have it. I kind of look at things in terms of that, and in terms of how much VC I get after the fact. So if I'm playing this and kind of going with all of the other stuff, I should get, it's like 6,400 total. I think I get like 1,600 a game, just without bonuses included. I don't think I'm going to get any bonuses for these next 4 games. But I have to look at the stats and then see what they're offering. But I want to see if they can shoot. I look at my dailies or my things and see what's being offered.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
DeRozan finds Johnson.
Yeah.
Passes it to Fournier. Over Robinson.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And DJ throws it
Yeah,
down.
no miss there.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's DeRozan. He has 7.
Yeah, I didn't understand it either. Like as far as looking at the the issues that you have with.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind.
Looking at the issues that I had today, and I noticed the last couple of days I turned on OBS, not so much streaming, but when I turned on OBS, I noticed that there was an issue with oh damn, there's always been an issue where it would look like my screen was cropped, but I hadn't changed any settings on here. I have the same presets and all that stuff that I've set up a while ago. I was just, man, what's happening with this thing? Why is it doing this? I just kind of looked up quickly what the issue was and how to resolve it.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Walker. 12 points his last outing. Zimonjic passes to Fournier. Shoots the three. A shot that time, not on target. The Heat go the other way with it. Robinson goes in. It's over Fournier, and it's Robinson that time on the assist by DJ.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
I think we're going to jack up the
have to put DeRozan on the short list
difficulty
for best
too.
finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack.
Here's Peterson, 11 feet out, and he hits it. 36 points for DJ.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Zimonjic passes to Walker.
Going up fast, going down, I'm probably not going to want to do it, but.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Rocket two. Here's Walker. And another basket for San Antonio.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
Back to Dragic. Fires from deep. Rebound by Johnson.
And I know that
The
he's not
Spurs
even
shooting
that kind of player.
39% in the early minutes of this game. Fournier goes in. Here's Zimonjic. Goes back up. Back to Fournier. Shot on the wing. Peterson grabs the miss. Peterson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Drives to the hoop. Corner shot. No good from Dragic. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Zimonjic. It's hauled in by the Heat. Peterson's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Second chance shot. And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. All right.
Nice try, though. Nice try.
First quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the floor for San Antonio.
And we haven't even given my dude a rush yet.
Fournier out there with Murray. And it's Melton in at the two spot. Over to the left wing. Butler against Fournier. Outside for Murray. To the right side. Here's Zimonjic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Samanic just got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Spurs. Heat leading by 23. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Clippers was phenomenal.
Investing in infrastructure that's stronger and more resilient.
They stepped it up defensively.
Technologies to make it smarter and more responsive.
Stepped up offense.
So you can
Big
have
numbers and
reliable,
represent really good
affordable energy
performance.
where
Can
you
he
live.
carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Learn more at
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg,
DTEnergy.com.
how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Here's Peterson. Here's Noel. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Noel's got his first basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Peterson. And it's off from three-point range.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Murray, the pass to Samanic. For 3. Melton, no good. And so here is Miami. Driving inside. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 40 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now, here's Fournier. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Fournier dishes to Murray. Back to Fournier. To the inside. And stolen by Noel. Butler on the way. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Butler's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make.
Let me look at this and see what they want to do. We get him by 20. You get a double-double in 2 games. Blocks.
To a score. Just great
3 blocks for me on this dude is always difficult because he's not really an interior guy.
Murray outside.
Unless I'm chasing somebody down, I get more steals than I do blocks. He's a better defensive player on that front. It was always easier for me to get steals than it was for me to get blocks.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Samanic. And contact on the shot. Too strong.
I'm thinking about it. I'm probably gonna fill it tomorrow. I'm gonna knock out a couple of these. Yes, all right. One more rebound. This game. In the usual situation, I wouldn't care. Now it's just say the hell with it. I'll say the hell with it and then move on to the next one. We do have to take an intermission too. Hold on, let me stuff around in a second.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Backcourt guards are Dragic and Hero. EJ out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Take that board away
They've got
from
a
me.
big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Peterson. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
Terrific dive from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
Spurs shooting the ball at 42%. And here's White. He's got 6. And White slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went and got that one.
DJ way outside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Murray kicks the foul. Outside for Murray. This one for 3. It's all in by Bam Adebayo.
But it goes steal my rebound.
Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Dragic
And
with
one.
the job, man. Nice and easy, bro. As well.
Ooh, tough-minded. I love the concentration right there. Potential and one for going.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things.
Jumped up and stole my rebound. It's rude of him to do that.
Murray surveying the D. Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation. Hey,
And another one falls. Amazing.
one more 50-point game from him as he continues to move towards the top spot.
I have never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
The top spot for most 50-point games in the season comes from the scoring year of all scoring years. Wilt Chamberlain's amazing 1962 season will actually average 50 points a game that year.
Peterson, that's good.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Murray with it. Now
Right
guarded by
now.
Dragic. And there's the pass to White. To the left wing. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop. And the other way with it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound
assist there.
advantage tells you all you need to know.
Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Murray, the pass to Pop. The shot's good.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Here's Peterson. And TJ throws it down hard.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And stolen by DJ. Right wing. And here's Adebayo outside.
Are you for 3?
Rebounded by the Spurs.
I didn't think he was gonna pull
He's
that.
got 4 rebounds now
And I saw that, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, buddy must think he Kevin Durant or something.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third.
Yeah, I think I got this screen too close to me too.
Numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points
Change
a
it. I
game.
have to read the
And it's Samanich missing.
boom and stuff. Well, so it's
He could be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA,
Okay, so
nothing
this
has
is
come
game,
easy in
right
his
here.
career for Jimmy Butler.
This thing I forgot we're 50 and 0 too.
Down and works and works and
The dude
works.
came in at
With
99.
work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Here's Samanich. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Hero. He's covered by Murray. Right side, Butler. It's DJ atop the key. Back to Butler. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort, and it's to them. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Pass to Peterson. Now here's Adebayo. That one good for 2. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Proving he has the touch for
I think I bought
mid-range.
like about
Bam Adebayo
I buy
showing
you
you
in
another dimension of his game.
And Jimmy Butler, you give it to him, they're gonna try to score.
The pass to Samanic. Off the mark
Yeah.
there with the three-point shot.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring
Oh, okay.
discrepancy between these two teams in that area. I love.
I appreciate that. I don't need a triple though. Unselfish that time. Give me the ball like that. Rarely do CPUs doves like that. That was nice. And a double one finish. Put me at 99. Oh. Did me dirty. What was I saying before? 1600. Yep. 1600 plus the stuff I just got from finishing that perk. So, endorsements. I've been stacking and just really playing. The triple double ones, I'll go back and do these later. System. So I get 3 steals, blocks, orange stuff. I'll do these 10 rebounds, orange some shoes. Most money. Damn, I didn't do these.
DTE
10
believes that
rebounds,
leaders do what's
bronze.
right, not what's easy. So we're building the largest wind and solar installations in the state and using cleaner natural gas. And over the next 10 years, we'll triple renewables and cut carbon emissions in half.
You know what? I'm awarding
We're
forces.
committed to a future where affordable, reliable energy doesn't contribute to climate change. Because to lead, we have to do what's right. Learn more at dtecleanenergy.com. DTE.
Try to do that one. Actually, the other ones, they're all finished. Got 7 million things, and I haven't got any other upgrades on endorsements. Get my player appearance real fast. Thing is, I know you used to be able to do the thing where you can change your line. There it is. Close to the hairline ain't that thorough. Let's push back a little bit now. You can see. This is one of the closest ones. With this eventually. Want to go with right here. This one you can't. Hairline doesn't change. Hair corner. This one you can change it. Go rock that one. Oh, I got Zion, Clippers in Toronto. And then see what we're playing.
On display tonight. Brad, you know a little something about athleticism.
Well, look, the bottom line is if you have the athleticism in today's game where speed and pace is so important, and taking the physicality out of the game, I believe it gives you an advantage on both ends of the floor. If you're an offensive player who's skilled with the athleticism, you have a chance to be dominant. And then also defensively, you can be a rim protector, on-ball defender. So the athletic component to it is certainly an ingredient for success in today's game. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the basket by Williamson.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Ingram. The shot off that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. The Pelicans pull it in. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing. And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. It may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Hayes with a screen. On the take. Outside for Ingram. There's the three.
You know, Butler's got the quickness and the tenacity to be, I think, a nightmare of a defender. Affects that shot for sure. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Dragic. For three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively.
Timeout. That worked.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Hero. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Ingram against Butler to win the run. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 14.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Ingram. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And of course, we talk about Williamson's rare physical.
There's another Zion checking me.
Look at his skill set, the ball handling,
Yeah.
passing, the court vision. He is oozing with talent. He is so advanced for his position at his age.
The fadeaway. And too long on the shot. For Miami, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. From deep. And the Heat, another 3. But word has it that Williamson wasn't one of the bigger kids on his youth teams, so he focused on developing point guard skills.
And develop he did. I mean, really just taking care of what he could control back then. But then all of a sudden he
I was about to say he shot that shot 2 times.
between the 8th and 10th grade.
Go in.
He went from an above average
That backs too. But I do.
once in a generation talent. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Six on the shot clock. Takes the 3. He's off on that one. And Miami the other way now. Coming into this, having notched the win against San Antonio.
He was waiting for that.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
From the arc. They get it back. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, rebounding is effort and relentlessness, and Butler has that. And he's also a high-energy guy whenever he's on the court.
Pass to Williamson. Now Hayes.
On the big boy down there.
Back to Williamson.
No.
But he recovers it. From downtown. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can't help but
Maybe down the snap. Let's go.
They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
So far, they're okay.
Luckily, these teams we're going against aren't really that good, so.
Landing some haymakers now.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And stolen by Dragic. Pass to Butler. Inside. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They need this. Rebound by the Heat. To the right side. And here's Butler outside. Knocks down the triple. Butler's got 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Pelicans shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Defended by Dragic. Denied by Adebayo.
Hey, Spotify.
Gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
And your favorites from the past. Brought to you by our friends at Rockstar
Ingram
Energy.
against Butler.
Hustle on.
To the inside, Hayes. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Hero right side. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter. How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And stolen by Dragic. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the shot goes down.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's his first. And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's Ntilikina. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. 6 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Really taking charge of the game. Largely with the detailed interior attack. And you know, that involves pounding it inside.
Trying to get these steals.
That's really your call right now?
And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Grant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And it's Butler off the drive. And the officials whistle.
Great catch, bro. How about then, bro? Battle down low by imposing their will. Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially, Grant, as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Yeah, so true, B.A. I mean, being able to manage your injuries and stay healthy throughout the course of the season is so important to a team's success. And obviously, as you get to the mid-season point, you have a stretch run of games that will really impact seeding and positioning and preparing you for the postseason. So, without a doubt, maintaining health around the mid-season mark is so crucial to a team's overall success. This is why you put the ball in his hands, an accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Back to Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line.
That's the bucket. Count it. They're going to run. They're going to run.
Butler hits them both. New Orleans has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Lets a floater go. So it'll be 2 free.
You know you don't deserve this, bro. This one's going to rock. You got to make sure you follow through, bro. With tremendous vision.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Outside Butler. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be. Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
And again, it's Miami converting.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Grant. Robinson defending. Fades. Grant's shot is off.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you
How you gonna call that from all the way over there?
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. Here's Gay. Here he goes. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Gay's athleticism makes him devastating on the drive.
The Pelicans shooting only 39% in the early going. Here's Ntilikina. Grant outside. Jackson right side. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And the Pelicans miss again. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Ntilikina. Butler covering. And so here is Miami. Up and in on the layup. Butler's got 18 points.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And here's Jackson in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. From deep three-point range. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Tell you what, say what you will about Gay and his defense.
On the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just
Go get him, G.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Puts it up off the inbound. The shot won't fall. And New Orleans will come the other way, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Good fake. Good fake.
Miss it. Miss. They're going early, ref.
We've got Miles Turner, and it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, in 1992, you were involved in one of the greatest basketball plays in college history. Still remember it so well. What do you think about when you remember that play?
Well, B.A., it really was an incredible moment in an incredible game. I think the first thing that comes to mind was how bad of a haircut I had. I mean, man, what was I thinking? I was only 19, but it shows and it pays to not be too trendy when you're young. But all seriousness, no, it's just remarkable. You know, we were so in the moment. We were trying to win against a great Kentucky team. I had the easy part, making the pass. Christian had to catch, gather, and score, and he did. And 30 years later, people still talk about it. And so I'm just so grateful to have been a part of something so magical and so special.
You guys practice that play?
Never.
The three is up. And again, Miami with a triple.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that one drops for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Miami has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. And he's got 41 now.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Into the lane. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Boy, nice control of the floater there by Ntilikina. When the D gives him space to shoot it, he makes him pay.
And the Heat, another three.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Hey, a rare three-pointer from him. He has 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Pass to Turner. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. He goes up. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Boy, I like the activity Gay brings to both ends of the floor. That wide wingspan helps him be disruptive on defense.
Lets it go from 14. No good off the front rim.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Pelicans shooting around 44%. Not bad. Well, without a doubt, Miles Turner is one of the elite defenders in the league. Over 2 blocks a game for several seasons now, Grant.
So impressive. Turner is top shelf when it comes to rim protection. He's great at challenging guards and big men alike, and his length and reach make it so difficult to navigate around him.
To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Don't think you're going to get a better look than that, and it's Butler who makes it possible with an excellent feed.
Pass to Turner. Down low. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result. And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Inside. Pelicans cleared away.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Back to Grant. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Knocks down the long J.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Out to the right wing. Gay right side. Oh, and that one, no question.
What I do? Oh, keep following. I do this all game.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency. Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Jackson. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the...
One shot. You don't miss. Watch.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Just 4 seconds left to play in the half. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Pelicans shooting about 47%. A nice number. Dragic and Hero, the backcourt. Then there's Jimmy
That's
Butler.
really fucking huge. Now, I think he's probably a couple hundred years old.
Counted from distance.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And here's Ingram outside. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero with it.
Oh man.
And he dumps it down.
Trying to get these 8 rebounds. Or 10 rebounds.
He's been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Now Hayes.
Look at that.
Tipped away. Here's Alexander Walker. Hayes up top. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's fine. No problem. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And the whistle blows. It's going to be Williamson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on
Oh my! Throw it down!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Off target on the 15-footer. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Beyond the arc. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williamson finds Ingram. Picked by Williamson. Baseline jumper. And that one's good. Ingram's got 20 points.
Boy, the versatility of Brandon Ingram. Remarkable at putting the ball in the basket in any number of ways.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Ingram. Picked by Williamson. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Throws it down, and the...
Yep. Got it. I got you, man. I'm too strong for y'all. You gotta hit the weight room, man.
You know, the three-pointer increasing in prominence in recent years. Grant, you averaged less than 1 long-range attempt per game for your career. So what made you look to attack inside the arc more?
Yeah, B.A., it really is about the evolution of the game. Early in my career in the mid-90s, it was all about getting the high percentage shot, getting to the rim, posting up, the mid-range.
But your girl in the stands, man? Who she with? We got this boy. We got this boy.
I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
And the Heat, another three.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Williamson. Goes to the fadeaway. Williamson's got 10 points.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Driving to the basket. And that one is hammered home.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Oh, the
Damn.
by Williamson.
You make your
Try to
teammates
stop him
better
doing
by
that.
giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Unable to get
Notice
the ball
something.
in bounds. And they got called for a 5-shot.
Are you kidding me? Terrible call.
zone rule that has been in effect now for a few years. At first, a lot of defenders complained, but closeouts on three-point shooters has certainly affected how the game is called right now, and it seems to have reduced injuries.
Yeah, first of all, anything we can do to reduce
Damn.
injuries is
I mean, the Spotify stopped
I
playing.
know a thing or two about that.
Stop playing
But
the
yes,
music.
this is so important and so necessary, and I'm so glad
That's what we need for that.
players now have embraced this. You have to protect shooters, and sometimes that can be considered even a dirty play. So I do like this landing zone rule, and as you said, there have been fewer injuries as a result.
Here's Williamson, and there's a whistle. He'll head. There is no way that's a foul.
Don't be nervous, bro. Don't be nervous. Don't get tight now, bro. This one right here is huge. Check your man, check your man.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet. And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. Got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Pass to Hayes. Ingram with the ball. Going inside. Here's Williamson. And again, New Orleans, no good. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
Outside Ingram. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Dragic. Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Ingram.
Oh, man.
Climbing in. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Pass to Ingram. But they get it back. Here's Alexander Walker. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely. All day, baby.
Push off this miss. Push off this miss.
At 6'11" and 243 pounds, Turner is physically imposing. He's a big man, though, with a delicate shooting touch from outside.
Hey, outside. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Oh, and there's the whistle. Oh, come on.
Oh, well, that's a break. I'm gonna be honest. Watch him. Watch him.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, it's stolen away. Offline with a 3.
There's a reason he got such a clean look. He really is in
from three. Heroes got 18 points in the game.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Jackson. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Miami has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Out to the right wing. Hero outside. For three, Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ntilikina. Got a piece of it. Robinson with it. With the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now Jackson. He got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted. With the start of the fourth quarter. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Need that 10th rebound.
Right, here's Robinson, and he gets that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked. Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hayes with a screen. Here's Grant. Good work defensively by Lopez. Miami shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. Awful call. Terrible.
His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Something we see every year, Clark, in the playoffs. Analysts and players making guarantees about a series. How much bulletin board material does that provide?
Man, it's so funny sometimes to hear players comment on what analysts or other members of the media have said in regards to dismissing or disrespecting them. It's comical to me, quite honestly. At this level, you shouldn't necessarily need additional external motivation, but if it shows up, then guys will use it to their advantage and let you know about how they've used it to their advantage too.
And there's the bucket, staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Hayes with a screen. 5 on the clock to the middle. No good on the triple. For Miami, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And he drives in. And he slams it in one-handed.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Tipped, and he recovers it. Grant outside. They set the screen. Three-pointer. Akpala grabs the board. For Miami, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Grant, we saw a big change to the NBA All-Star format in 2020. You were on the call of that game. What was your take on the new set?
I have to admit, BA, I was a little bit nervous and a little
I should have said the hell with it.
New format, but it worked. The players were competitive in the fourth quarter. The fans in the arena, the broadcasters, people at home, everybody was on the edge of their seat watching this battle go back and forth where ultimately Team LeBron's team won the game. I'll tell you what, though, it speaks about the NBA's willingness to be creative, to be innovative, and not be stuck in so-called tradition as the game has evolved and changed through the years. So kudos to the NBA, also to the players for making it a memorable All-Star weekend. Here to stay. I agree. They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Back to Grant to stop the drought. The shot comes out. The Heat go the other way with it.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's the three. And the Heat, another three.
Adjustment.
There you go. Finally. Sits seem to be easier.
Junior, Nikki wants to do a spot with you. She's over here.
All right, cool.
Hey, Nikki. Junior's ready for you. All right, you ready to do this, Junior?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. You guys ready? Yep. We're on in 3. There he is. Congrats on getting the win.
Well, you can expect.
How would they put me in a dunk contest for not 3-point? Okay. Put it apart.
Which one of these is yours?
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Is this yours? Hello, old friend. This isn't your first life. You've lived and died 1,000 times. You are an infinite. Infinite, now streaming. is yours.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Is this yours? Hello, old friend. This isn't your first life. You've lived and died 1,000 times. You are an infinite. Infinite, now streaming.
Wonder which one I want to take. And my fit. Detroit Pistons drip, I guess. No. This is kind of crazy. Trying to find Yeah. This choice is kind of crazy. Might as just go with Miami.
Hello, old friend. This isn't your first life. You've lived and died 1,000 times. You are an infinite. Infinite, now streaming.
Come by if you need anything else. Hi, let me know if I can help you find anything.
I don't know what tie dye. I want the regular ones. Look at that.
Have a great day.
Let's see. Let's power through these.
Let's hoop, baby. Let's get this win.
Remember, Greg, if you watch the standings very much when you play?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set, but I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are. You can win no matter where the venue.
Boy, you got to try and do your best to get Kevin Love out of the paint, because this guy is so adept at using his frame and his strength to get that kind of inside position. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Now the Heat with it. There's the drive. Pass to Peterson. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Allen. And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now here's Garland. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now here's Sexton. The jump hook. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Three-pointer. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Peterson. Peterson's got 7 points in the game.
And how excited are you to see Junior doing his thing at All-Star Weekend? When it was announced he would be taking part in the dunk contest, NBA fans lit up with excitement.
Junior was a name many NBA fans wanted to see in the dunk contest roster. And Greg, he'll have a lot of hype to live up to, but he'll have the world cheering for him. And here's Love after the three-pointer from Peterson. Love, no good. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys,
because the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Sinks the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 18 points. Left side, Love. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they want.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And here's Sexton after the three-pointer from Peterson. Allen passes to Love for the three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Peterson, and DJ throws it down. And no surprise to see Junior's name included in the Rising Stars game at All-Star Weekend. Greg, a young standout who has been nothing short of phenomenal.
Junior's just one of these. Looking good.
And here is Garland. Saw him with 10 points last game. Allen kicks to Love. From the arc. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession, and we've got an update.
Get out, Russ. Get out.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. One of the big factors they'll be facing is Bam Adebayo's ability to start the break. Coach told his team to get in Bam's face as soon as he comes down with it. Don't let him take off down the court unimpeded. Kevin, they know they have to slow down Big Bam in this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Allen passes to Love. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Hard to believe you can have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Allen's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Shots good from Butler.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Sexton. Scheme out, he had 14. Over to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Well, he's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Williams dishes to Allen. Here's Garland. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Love with the screen for Garland. And stolen by DJ. Dragic left side. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
On the wing, Williams. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Peterson trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Love. Another miss. The drop continues. Now just 1 for 9 from the floor.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Thank you, Brad. Keep the ball moving, boys. That's right. Waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Achua comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Tyler Hero. And then for Cleveland, Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Love. Wiggins comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Garland. Here's Peterson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And taken away by Brown. Wiggins against Robinson. Now DJ. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams with a clean look, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Got that one up quick. That's now 32 points for DJ.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
McConnell passes to Wiggins.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
From the baseline. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Oh, really smooth. And Wiggins with a terrific mid-range game.
Yeah, 30 that quick. Oh, behind the back box.
Peterson the pass to Achua.
He couldn't cap it off.
Rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Allen. Dragic kicks to Robinson. Taken away by Williams. Wiggins with it. Robinson picks him up. Brown wide open. He fired. No good on the triple. And here's Miami. Outside Dragic. Here's Peterson. And he makes the bucket.
Y'all want to play ball? Just follow. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Heat making a switch here. Case checked in. Higgins outside. No good on that one. The Heat go the other way with it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And the foul called on DJ.
They call it charge dummy.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in. And that one goes. Incredible.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the #2 spot now.
And GA, every game he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot.
They've got DJ. Jimmy Butler is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Alcala in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here's Garland. And Butler sends it back.
Terrific anticipation. Butler reads that play, sends it back.
Defensive rebound. Hero. It's blocked. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Garland with it. Butler covering. Here's Osman. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Love can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Akpala, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Bounce pass from Williams. There's Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Outside, Sexton. Osman, the pass to Love. Back to Osman. Lets the three fly. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Alton.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He scored an amazing number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it.
Oh, man. Hold on, wait a minute.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them win that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
There's the three. Peterson grabs the miss. Peterson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since. Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Hits it again.
No fees or minimums.
The ball from
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him.
That's fame.
You look back at Wilt's 62 campaign and all the records it spawned. Absolutely stunning to see the 50-point games record be matched.
And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Steps back. There's Garland, and the dunk by Love.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Man, I set him up on that one.
Cavaliers. The wide open look here for Garland. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Butler missing. Well, Cleveland shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Outside Williams. Love kicks to Sexton. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Pocket 6. From deep. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Over in the corner, Williams.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
They get it back. Adebayo lays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Love the pass to Williams. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Wiggins is checked in for Cleveland.
They're doing it.
Here's Osman, defended by Butler. Shot clock at 6. Garland kicks to Wiggins from outside the arc. Peterson grabs the miss. And here are the Heat now. They're on an 18-6 run. And that'll be 2 free throws.
That's a good foul. I like that call. Y'all want me to show you how it's done? That's my bad, bro.
Raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Off the mark on that 3 from Peterson. And so is McConnell with it. We'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Take me out.
They met in Cleveland.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the 3
Wait a minute.
down. And really,
Why ain't they taking me out?
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Rudy Gay's checked in for Miami.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love and
These dudes crazy.
turn the lights out. He's that
I got 5 fouls and then they out.
Here we go.
We up and they still don't want to take me out.
a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But great, that's what he does. He's got
Probably because I'm on fire.
mentality. It's Brown on the wing. Kicks it out to Love. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. And the Heat going the other way now. And a wide open look for DJ. Good, another from 3.
He is on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely.
Fire probably has a lot to do with it.
Now the pass to Brown. On the wing, Wiggins. That one a little long. The Heat shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Another bucket. Wow!
He's at 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Wiggins left side. Passes it to Love. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
Listen, Kevin Love is one of the outstanding interior players in the league. Defending this guy can be a frustrating experience.
Here's Peterson. They grabbed her on this. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. McConnell kicks to Love. All 3 off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
On against Gay. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points for this first shot this game.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
McConnell passes to Love. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Love. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Love.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot, it really is.
Marcus in his hand too. Better get that out of there. I'm just noticing like on the left hand side, like he has like a.
Miami's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter.
stay low.
Keep your foot on the gas, dude.
Checks in.
Hey. Junior, how does it feel to get chosen for the dunk contest? Oh, man. Hey, love it. Yeah,
Have you thought at all about what you're gonna do?
oh yeah. I got some. Any more questions?
Put me in that 3-point competition. Get this last game out of the way. Player of the month. Thank you very much. Well, Key got traded. Somewhere. That's like something. And, that one look like crop. Where's crop 6 at? And a whole nobody. Where's got polish? That's it right there. Polished. There. I only want the outfits. What's from the 90s? Probably the best looking by far.
Come on, let's go. Check in on their own stats during the season.
But yeah, you want the truth, you can't handle the truth. The truth of the
team,
matter is players are very much aware of their stats. A lot of these teams have the stats displayed in the arena for all to see. But I'll tell you what, during timeouts, they always hand out a stat sheet to the coaches. And you always see players in huddles looking over the shoulder of a coach to see exactly where their stats are. I bet you didn't know that.
Oh, I knew that. I just didn't know if you'd admit that you know what I know that you know. Did you do that, Grant?
Who, me? Never. What are you talking about? Of course I do.
Now here's Lowry, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
The deep shooting ability of Hayward is invaluable. A forward who stretches the deep.
Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Those things look nice. On tops. Always.
Just over a minute played here to start the game.
And it's this one though. It's that now.
Outside.
This will keep open though.
Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Stuff I have to do today. I'm probably up here. Stuff ready.
Down the board. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
One get hold to.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Thomas, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And Anunoby gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. This one for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, throughout his career, Kyle Lowry has been fantastic on defense. As tenacious as a defender as they come, Grant.
B.A., one of my favorite players in the league. I mean, of Of course, Lowry's small, but has a low center of gravity. Bigger guards can't move him, and he can stay with all the smaller guards too. Lowry's elite when it comes to taking charges.
Yes, sir. Wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. It's Hayward on the wing. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Anunoby covering. Here's Dragic. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto trailing. And here's Lowry. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Hayward outside. Pass to Chris. 4 on the clock.
I'm saying they have Devin Booker. Devin Booker must have been injured. Says that, but I never see him
Now
playing.
the Heat take it the other way. Their last encounter in Miami. And here's Butler outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Now Lowry looking for his first basket, still in this one. Now here's Hayward. And he got the whistle.
Are we nervous, bro? Are we nervous? You got this ball? You got this ball?
Both free throws good from Hayward.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
Well, we saw the same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Dragic against Lowry. Hayward outside. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, that mid-range Jay used. Oh, man! He had the runway, and he let it rip. Nice. And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
I'm going to play a little tomorrow to make up for what I missed on Monday. I'm going to put him all in, dude. Get him warming up.
Right side, Butler.
Bring the play some Call of Duty 1 and 2. Either way, I'm trying to level up.
Hero outside. Dragic with it.
Oh.
Guarded by Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Miami again with the bucket.
Sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
When the IRS comes to collect, we're here to help.
Lowry drives in.
Text the Vince Network.
Can't connect from short range.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And this defense needs to turn the screws.
All right, all right.
Toronto, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Lowry against Dragic. Pass to Hayward.
coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. After the basket by Miami. And stolen by Dragic. Pass to Hero. The 3 is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Lowry outside. Here's Hayward. The offensive rebound. And the ball outplayed. The Heat will have it. And the Raptors changes. Whiteside, he's checked in for Chris. And Boucher subbed in for Hayward. He takes it in.
Oh, wow.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim, such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
It's good. And he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting all over the place.
The Raptors making a switch here.
I would have been.
They're searching for a way to score.
Would have put all Debo. Fair point on this, I guess, in his career, where he got traded over here.
Coming on the heels of their win versus the
And
they were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor.
he probably wouldn't be on his team anyway. Since I didn't come here the first year.
Getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Thomas.
They probably.
There's a screen by Whiteside.
I'm gonna check and see what team he's on.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
And a two-handed jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Dragic against Lowry. Pass to Boucher. Will it go? Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Gay. No good with the triple. And for Toronto, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great.
Wow, that's 5. Count them.
How you gonna call that from all the way over there?
Miami dominating the game. 4-3. It's a 3-pointer. He has 29 now.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
To the paint. And finished off by Boucher.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Boucher's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And the Heat, another 3.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And finished off by Boucher.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And there's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Lowry with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
You got this, bro. Come on.
Noel, he's checked in for Miami. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Okpala in at the 3. Now here's Lowry. Hayward outside.
A staple of Hayward's offensive arsenal. Give him room to fire from there, and he'll take it.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Hayward. The Raptors shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Adebayo with the rejection. Here's Okpala. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Well, Dwayne Wade had a great comment about Jimmy Butler, saying that his crazy is their kind of crazy, and that's in reference to the Heat culture.
Launches a 3. To the wing, right side. Lets the 3 fly. Chris pulls down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now streaming.
Lowry outside. Clock at 6. It's Hayward on the wing. The baseline J hits the front of the rim and out. You know, Brent, we heard the critics of Jimmy Butler saying he's confrontational, abrasive, a bad teammate. That has not been the case in Miami.
Well, let's be honest, B.A., he was all of those things. But no, Miami seems to be the kind of culture where Jimmy even himself has said, I need some of that in my life.
Pass to Chris. Back to Lowry. Teams moving forward. Teams that have terrible seasons the year prior.
Yeah, B.A., it's so important for teams to have a chance to establish a foundation, to draft players who have a lot of runway in front of them that can be a part of that team's future for many, many years. You only get better a few ways: through free agency, through trades, and through the NBA draft lottery. And so if you're not a good team, chances are you're not going to sign a good player, and you're not going to be able to trade for a good player. So the best way is through the infrastructure as an organization, and hope over the long haul you have a chance for great success.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the pandemic, player workouts going into the draft were restricted. Instead, a lot of video chat interviews and even IQ tests. Players completing timed exercises, testing their memory and skills. Whether or not you believe the game is 90% mental, it's obviously an important component.
Truly is. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Good pick. Good pick.
Short. This is going to watch. Don't miss. Watch.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Takes it inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Flynn, right now averaging 5.5 a game. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Good.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Drives to the hoop, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Flynn. All alone, and the shot goes in.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
Here he goes.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he jams it home with authority.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Butler covering. And the ball out play. The Heat will have it.
I know people
Our ball.
scratching your head to that turnover.
For Miami, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. And again, Miami with a triple.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Flynn. And there's the drive.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the inside. That one goes. Count it.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Looking to win the run. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Steps back. Here's Okpala. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Anunoby. Right wing. Here's Flynn. Shot clock at 6. He can't hit that time. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And he drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his...
You know I'm not going to miss. I just don't.
Thomas, he's checked in for Toronto. Gay's checked in for Miami. It's both from the stripe. Okay, Grant, in 1999, you joined Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor as the only players to have led their teams in points, rebounds, and assists more than once. Talk about what it feels like to be mentioned with those guys.
Wow. B.A., I really didn't know that, so thank you for telling me. That is rarefied air to be in the same category and mentioned in the same breath as the great Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor. I tell you, it humbles you. You know, in 1999, I just felt like I needed to get better to try to help my team become a championship quality team, and to look back on that over 20 years later and to know that from an individual standpoint, I was producing alongside some of the greats to ever play the game.
Here's Flynn after the basket by Miami. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. For Toronto, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Hero. And Hero grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. The shot from the low post is good.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
The Raptors shooting just 38% in this quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Flynn. Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Counted by Adebayo. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Hero. Off target with the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Hero. To the right side. Here's Chris. 3-pointer, no good. Miami's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Butler. 2 points. That one goes. Butler's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Thomas. Fires for three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Adebayo, that's good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean,
trying to get rebound, I can't even get him.
Toronto has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Chris. Here's Flynn. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Anunoby. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
On the take. Picked it out of midair. 51 seconds left in the first half. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Gay outside. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Hero. With the drive. And that one's good. Flynn.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And here's Hero. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now Anunoby. Pass to Chris. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
Got a game now, boy.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting just around 34% in this game so far. OG Anunoby out there with Gordon Hayward. Then it's Matt Thomas. Then it's Marquise Chris. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Anunoby. He's got 5. Lowry, no good. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Lowry outside. Pass to Chris. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now here's Lowry. Puts up a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting.
That's really your... Nice to meet you there. I thought we were playing varsity team tonight. Y'all are trash. Watch this shot.
Favorite part of that aspect of your career?
You know, B.A., it's been incredible. I mean, I've enjoyed every aspect of covering games. And I think for me, it's being so close to the action, getting a chance to almost get lost in the game, feeling like you're in the game as we get a chance to watch these amazing athletes go up and down the court. It's the closest thing to actually playing, being right here next to you, calling the games.
And great makeup, too, Graham.
Always.
Solid pass from Dragic there to set up his teammate.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Hayward. And the layup is good off the glass. Hayward's got 11. No problem. Whiteside's checked in. Well, the Heat's shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Stolen by Lowry. Hayward outside. The three. And the Raptors get it back. Hayward's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Oh, deflected. Adebayo, a screen on Whiteside. Pulls it from the top of the key. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Lowry.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Now here's Hayward. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Hero.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Butler. Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 9.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and knock it down.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Lowry. No good off the back of the rim.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Well, the physical tools are right there in front of us, BA. I mean, the guy has a 7'3" wingspan and moves like a deer out there on the floor. Bam Adebayo is one physical specimen.
Fucking Nick.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 11. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll. Flawless. Diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And Adebayo already claiming some of the Heat's weight room records from their Hall of Fame big man, Alonzo Mourning.
And that's some impressive stuff, BA. I had a chance to play alongside Alonzo Mourning, and I would try to pick up the weights for Zoe and couldn't even get those to the bar. So Bam doing that kind of stuff in the weight room is impressive. He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Now here's Lowry. That one's wide left.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Lets it go from deep. Lowry with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Basket's good.
I just love the ball movement.
The Raptors shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Lowry with it. Pass to Whiteside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit. Come.
On the clock, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Get going in quarter number 4. Well, Miami shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Also Jimmy Butler out there. Rudy Gay out there with Bam Adebayo.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. And he's going for the oop here. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Here's Flynn. reshuffling of the NBA and economic changes, Brent, we could see some movement with the salary cap.
100% agree, BA. It's going to be very interesting to see some of the shifts and on the margins where it is that teams are willing to drop some salary, how the salary cap is affected overall, but what sort of strategy is employed in the wake of some of the economic deficit that some teams could face in the next couple of seasons.
Pass to Bembry. Stolen. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Here's Flynn. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's tightened up, guys. To the left side wing. Here's O'Quinn. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. O'Quinn's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
If there's enough room, O'Quinn not bashful about pulling the trigger. He caught that one as soon as he caught it.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Misses from close range. For Miami, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Pass to Akpala. With each year, Grant, it seems like we see more and more great players coming out of Europe.
And that's so true, B.A. I mean, think about some of these great young stars, Doncic or Jokic and others. I mean, it speaks to how the game has become a global game. The NBA has marketed and sold this game all over the world for years, and now we're seeing the benefit of those efforts. You gotta make sure it just illustrates the growth of the game, the success of the game, and the elite players from all over the world playing in the NBA today.
For Miami, they've gotten all 6 shots so far in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man.
Here's O'Quinn. Here's Flynn. Pass to O'Quinn. Here's Bembry. Robinson defending.
Oh, man.
Out to the right wing. Hey, expanding his range. And no good. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Pass to Flynn. He can't get that one to fall. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Akpala.
Yeah, they don't want to shoot.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
And the ball out of play. The Heat will.
That's what you get for all that block.
For Miami, they've gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to O'Quinn. To stop the run. Driving inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
I love to see the big man drive to the inside, and O'Quinn goes right to the bucket.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Here's Flynn. And count that.
Okay, foul. Good ball. You're going early, bro. Wow.
Like that.
And Grant, when you were playing, the game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But it was just a fun time for me as a young player.
Are you kidding me? Open your eyes, bro. Come on, match up. Yo, you want to shoot that underhanded? Great, great. Push off this miss. Push off this miss.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
Which one of these?
Miami has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Out of bounds, it'll be.
We got it. We got it.
End this now. End it.
You've lived and died 1,000 times. You are an infinite. Infinite, now streaming.
Point three. Okay. Up here. Okay. 3-point out of the dunk contest. But they said I was in the 3-point dunk contest originally, so I assumed that's what it was. But I'm in the 3-point contest too. Good for me. That being said, I'm gonna end the stream here, get some rest. Plus, I mean, if it comes down to it, I will see you guys on Friday. I may stream tomorrow. I'm thinking either Call of Duty or more 2K. Probably Call of Duty. And I have a lot of to catch up on, so, and either or fine. But it's DJ signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh yeah, and I'm checking out the stream. See you later, guys.